Alright, you guys, I got a Bayliner. Then I got a winterize. I got a Bayliner, I got a winterize, so I gotta change the lower unit oil. And alright, I got the hood open. I'm gonna take some pictures of that. We got a problem with this over here. It's kind of a common problem. Get all this stuff out of my pocket. So if you look at this thing, probably over here is a better shot of it. There's that connector down there. See the gray, and then there's like this mechanism, and so that's all with the shift. So this thing is, you know, doing this, and so you got two switches on it, I guess. And right now I got forward gear. If I take, yeah, so actually it's in neutral. And if you look at this thing, it's not. So that needs to be like in this notch. So I think the first thing to do is test it, because it's still on forward. Ow. And then now we can look at it. See, it should be, yeah, there. And then he said it was doing okay in forward gear, but not in reverse. So that's like full reverse. See how it's on the other side? So yeah, I think the cable is just a little off adjustment. So we got to take that pin out over here, and then I guess this comes out of that barrel, and then turn that barrel until this is like in the middle. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Then, you know, I'm going to take a picture of my fuel filter down here. Mercury 3586659 4K01. So we need to change that filter. I need to change the fluid here. Change the oil. Pulling the dipstick, putting the tube on that. Yeah, and with these, all you gotta do is release. And then I think these pop off. Maybe I'll pop these. See, this one's nice because we can go ahead and drain it like any kind of water. And there's the flushing thing, so you can flush it. Yeah, there's a little bit of water, not bad. The two blue hoses is the only thing you got to do. Okay, so I got my meter. I disconnected these two leads. This to the top switch. It's down there, you can't see it probably. That's to the top switch. And then, so it's two-prong. So I got it going in and out. You can see right there. Anyway, we got continuity. We go forward. No continuity. Reverse continuity. So we got no continuity. So I took the other connector off. And so when it was neutral, and this little device here is kind of in that middle position, we had continuity. So I think we just have a cable adjustment. So the two outside, this is a three-prong. It's got three wires. So the middle one is our black or ground. I don't know why they're doing that, but I guess because then it goes to ground. Because we got continuity when that little plastic piece is in the middle, and then once it breaks that, then the two purple wires coming out of here, there's no continuity. Now, there's no continuity going to ground either, so I don't know why they have the third wire, but essentially, basically, this thing is not settling back to its neutral position. See, I'm in neutral right now and it's not there. So this thing needs to come in some. So I'm going to take that pin out and see if I can get that to line up. Okay, yeah, you're doing a fluid change on these guys. And there's just the screw hole down on the bottom gear. Okay, when you're draining the oil, there's a vent screw. It's on this side. So you can open that up. I chose not to. You could do this a couple ways. But then down on the lower unit, you know, you got the drains plug, and then you got your reservoir. So you take the reservoir cap off, dump all that, and then dump it out of your lower unit. It takes a while to do. But then when you're pumping it up, you can leave this vent screw, you can leave that still there. Still going to force the air all the way up through the reservoir, and you don't have to take that off. At least I don't think you got to take that off. I don't see what difference. That's not going to hold any air. And if you think that it is, you put the vent cap back on, do about 3 or 4 pumps, and then go up in the engine and take the reservoir cap back off. It'll force, because it's going to add a little pressure, and it's going to force the air up out of there. So I don't think you need to take that vent screw off. It's just unnecessary, an extra thing, and then oil spills, and then it kind of is a mess. You gotta clean it off a little bit, because you can't really look over on this side once it starts to come out. There's a reservoir at the top. Alright, you got a reservoir that's on the side here that's held by this strap. So you can get the reservoir off up in the air. I'm going to take this little half-gallon milk jug. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to empty that reservoir. I'm just going to dump this out because, see, this is going back down to the gear unit. So, no sense sitting here waiting all day. Just dump this. Alright, we're gonna see if our fix works. Alright, so I got my air compressor hose. I'm gonna drain the oil. So I got this Hoyt thing I got from Harbor Freight, because I'm lazy, and I don't want the pump up one, so I'm not pumping, not doing all that. Although one day I can see getting one. Anyway, I got this tube going down here. It's hooked up right there, so all I gotta do is turn it on. And there comes the oil. Alright, well that'll take a few minutes. Alright, well that's going. I got somewhere around that much so far. Smaller hose, I could put a bigger hose on this and do a lot better, but anyway, you can get to the drain plug. It's way down underneath there, but what a pain. And then if you have no way to control where the oil's gonna go, so then you're gonna flood your whole bilge area. So I'm choosing not to do that. I've done that a few times, and after that, I was like, man, this is no good. So you can get the hand pump ones, but then you can tell how much you'd have to hand pump, and what a pain. And this way it's just all contained. When I pull that out of there, I won't spill anything. And but it takes a little while to do. I was kind of in a hurry, but you can, it comes with different lines. And of course this is the one I gotta use. It's a little small, but it makes the bend. It goes all the way down. Now you can see it's starting to be done. I'll let it suck all that out of there. Yeah, it caught that a good time on the camera. I probably would have just said, alright, she's done. I can get rid of that. Pull this out. Sure brought me a little rag. See, it goes all the way to the bottom of the pan, so I just pull this out of here. Call it a day, baby. Hello? Oh, it's because I got this done. Yeah, that's makes things so much easier. I'm trying to do this two hands here. You don't spill anything, you don't get anything on your carpet. It's just the way to go. I'm gonna change the filters. So I got a filter wrench. I did that because some of these filters are different sizes, and having the right size, where this is just a good tool. I mean, it's 14 bucks, but well worth it. And it doesn't matter which one I take off first. I mean, I do the oil, I guess. Since I'm doing it, change out the oil filter, date it, and then add the oil up here. And then I'll change that fuel filter down there. Oh, by the way, I just have like a little milk jug container. I'm gonna set it kind of, I'm just gonna have to set it there, set it right there or something. Throw down some rags. I got a rag here. I'll just put it underneath it. That'll kind of catch it. At least some of it anyway. And then I got that little deal, so when I get it off, I can put it right in there. Alright, I got my funnel in, got my two filters on. By the way, this is your fuel filter. And then this down here is your oil filter. If you can get mercury, put mercury. So this is synthetic oil and a 25 weight 40 synthetic blend. It says 4-stroke marine engine oil, but we're not 4-stroke. But anyway, 4 quarts, so just start dumping it in there. Yeah, it's very honey looking.